Hello and thank you so much for clicking. Color Expression here, bringing you another first time trying video, and today was my first time trying stamping. And I'm not gonna talk too much in this intro. I'll talk all about the products I used and my experience throughout the whole video, but I just want to say up front, I hope you enjoy this. I had a great time filming this one. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe down below if you like these videos. Subscribers are what drive the channel and push it forward into the algorithm, so please be sure to like and subscribe if you get any enjoyment out of these videos, because I love making them for you, so that would be a big help to me. I appreciate every single one of you, and let's just jump right into this one. So, a few weeks ago I went down the YouTube rabbit hole of stamping and I picked myself up the Rebel Yell stamping starter kit from Maniology, as well as a smudge-free top coat because I didn't want to ruin all my hard work that I do. And then I also signed up for the monthly Mani by Me box, which the first box does come with an ice cube stamper, so you actually have something to stamp with, and this little scraper card. So you can see that here. I honestly, looking at these online, I always just assumed they were so much larger than they actually are in person. It honestly surprised me, so I grabbed a bottle of nail polish just to show you the comparison of how small this little card is. It always seems so much bigger, right? Is that just me? Okay, anyway, this is May's Mani by Me subscription box, which comes with 2 plates, 2 polishes, and a gift. So opening that up, you can see there's these 2 cards in here. This one kind of explains the whole box, the polishes you're getting, some inspiration behind those, and then the other card is a manicure tutorial, which feel free to pause and look at both of these. But we didn't do this exact manicure today, but maybe it's something I'll try. Let me know down below if you want me to try the manicures from the cards moving forward. But anyway, looking further into this box, we're gonna take out all our little goodies. We have the 2 nail polishes, the little, it's like a container of really cool holographic flex, which we'll look at better in a moment, and then the 2 exclusive stamping plates. So if you're interested in these, definitely sign up for the subscription. You can purchase like the past month's ones if there's still stock left, so that's a cool thing to know. These are those little holographic kind of shards, flex. It looks like someone scraped up a CD, and I've never used something like that, so it's definitely going to be a fun time when I try those out. And then taking those polishes out of that box, which they do come, you can see really securely. We have a really cool, almost like metallic-y, it has like a silver shimmer running through the purple polish, and then the teal polish is actually a jelly, which I thought was pretty cool. So you can see here on the bottom they are shattered and glass. Shattered glass, stained glass plates, like it all makes sense, you know, full circle. But unboxing these plates, we're gonna take these films off in a second, but you can just see like a quick first view. Again, stamping is so small in real life. I mean, it makes sense because nails are so small, but seeing so much stuff on the internet, it just looks way bigger, and then you get it in person and you're like, oh, it's a teeny itty little bitty thing that'll fit on my nail. And then the monthly subscription box also does come with this little just stamping guide, but I mean, you're watching YouTube, I watch YouTube, that's where I learn everything, that's where I learn how to be a person, so I YouTubed all this stuff, but it does come with a guide for people that don't, so that's really cool. And then also we're gonna look at the Rebel Yell starter kit, which is a really cool thing that Maniology does. It's 2 plates, 2 mini polishes, and a stamper and a scraper. And you can actually get, like, your first time, you can get it for free and you just pay shipping. So I think it's a really cool way to incentivize people to step into stamping if they're even like remotely interested. And they had like a bunch of different kits with all types of plates, like different interests are covered. So I will definitely link those down below for you guys if you want to check them out. And the starter kits do come with a mini bottle compared to their normal size of polish, but I mean, it's a free kit. You can't go wrong with that. And now I know people are obsessed with this, so we're just gonna take a moment and listen. was nice. But looking at the back of the plate, you can see it's just a MANIOLOGY branded in that cool blue color. And then looking at the front, feel free to pause and look at these in more detail because they are super detailed. But these first two are the monthly Mani by Me May plates, which are a bunch of cool stained glass designs. They're really detailed, so definitely like take the time to pause and look at those because there's a lot going on. And then these two are the Rebel Yell set, which has a lot of cool little like video game things and just fun little like, I don't know, skulls, and you see like that like plaid pattern and stuff. And then something that I saw that you should do the first time you get your stamping heads is to prime them. So I took a little bit of dish soap, I mix it in some water, and then you just want to take that stamping head and just gently rub it in the soapy water. It gets like some of the transport oils off of that stamping head, and it's just gonna help to pick up the polish easier because some people don't do this and then it doesn't really pick up as easily. So I definitely wanted to do it and just like not even take the risk. And then I'm just gonna put it on a paper towel to dry for a few minutes, and then I just popped it right back in the little stamper, and we are gonna be good to go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get on with the video. And real quick, I just want to mention, if you do get this stuff, you definitely always want to keep a lid on the stamper when you're not using it, just to keep it protected and dust free. And so here's all the stuff that we're working with today. I'm really happy with the starter kit that I picked, and I'm so excited that I signed up for the monthly subscription and to just keep getting the stuff from that and sharing that with you guys. So enough about everything that came with this, and let's just get into the stamping finally. But not on our fingers, just on the polish bottles first. So they each come with a cool little black and white Swatch Me sticker on the top, so you can stamp the polish right on the bottle of polish and know all the time how that looks over black. So I just went right for it. I dabbed some polish on the plate, I did my little scrape, I did the little dab method with my stamper, and voila, the first one was beginner's luck. It went super smoothly and easily. So I grabbed my Scotch tape, I was like, let's clean the stamper head, get a nice clean slate for number 2. I grabbed a Q-tip, dipped in some acetone, which you only ever want to use acetone on your stamping plates. You never want to use nail polish remover because those have oils in them for your skin. Not good for metal plates that are gonna prevent your nail polish from picking up. So always acetone on your plates. But now I wanted to try out the jelly polish because I was like, how's this gonna work? So I scraped it at a weird angle, I picked it up, and it showed up pretty well. I'm really excited to see like what I can come up with to use in terms of a jelly and a stamp. And I know I'm kind of going through these quickly right now, but we're gonna look at them all in more detail on my fingers in a little bit. This is just to kind of get a hang for like the motion of doing that scraper and doing the stamping, which this one I definitely waited too long between picking up and stamping it because look at that. What? It all picked up fine, so I grabbed my Scotch tape, and again, you never want to use acetone on a stamping head. You only want to use like tape or a lint roller, or Maniology has a really cool like sticky stamping pad, which I did actually just order tonight, so that'll be in the next stamping video. But testing out the last polish, which is this really cool like metallic-y kind of black and silver. Really cool. I kind of did a weird pickup, but it all came up really well, and I wanted to just show you this one next to the stamp to show that it did actually come off as intended. It's like this cool kind of like rock, like gritty design, but yeah, it looked like it messed up, but it didn't. And now on to painting my actual fingies. I went ahead and off camera, I painted on some Woody Pink, Cyantific, and Not Milky White on my fingers. And then now I'm coming in with a coat of Orly Bonder base coat, which you might be saying, what the heck are you doing, color? That's a base coat, but when you're stamping, it's good to apply a base coat, a sticky base coat as they say, which Orly Bonder is, and Maniology also sells their own, but you want to apply a sticky base coat because you want to give a nice surface for the stamp to actually stick to. So that's why I went ahead and applied that base coat on top of the already polished fingers. And you can see in the background I've been preparing a little stamp for my pinky, but the pickup wasn't that great, so I cleaned off the plate, I put some more polish on, I tried again. This was actually my third attempt, but it did go much better than the first two, so I said, let's roll with it. I lined up my stamper, I lined up my finger, and I went for it. And something that I didn't anticipate was how gentle you can actually be with the stamper. Like, you don't need to push hard at all to get those designs off of the stamper and onto your nails. So that's just something to think about. And then it was a little bit patchy, the design, so I was like, maybe I can do it in black and just like stamp right over it and no one would ever know. But you can see my technique is not great for doing like a layered stamp for my very first stamp on my finger. So we're just gonna keep on going and move on to the ring finger, which I chose the really cute little sloth design. And actually, as I stamped this one out loud, the second I put him on, I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I was so excited that I got to like have this little sloth on my finger for a few days. He was like super adorable, and I loved having this little design on. Look at him. And you can see that jelly polish over white actually applies really well. But now moving on, I used the really light purple from the Rebel Yell kit. So technically this mani isn't all products from the monthly box, but it's all Maniology products, so we have that. So this one actually picked up really well the first time. So I lined it up, we stamped it on, and it was a little bit light to put over an also light color, so kind of my fault, but it still came out really cute. And then I figured for my pointer finger, which is pretty like skinny, I wanted to use this little thin like window pane design, so I did it the long way down my nail, and there was like a little bit of space on each side, and I thought it looked really cute. So I am happy with how this came out. And this one actually, first stamp, picked that one up and then put it right on, so I was super happy with that. And then for my thumb, where it's so wide, hashtag wide thumb club, I was like, I'm gonna do one of those cute little like half circle windows because it reminds me of my front door as a child. So I picked that up. I used some Scotch tape to get the extra design from underneath off of the stamper, so I didn't put that on my thumb as well. And then we just came in and stamped that one. So yeah, overall, super easy process. You'll see here the cleanup was really minimal. I've seen some people use liquid latex, and I guess for like a bigger stamping project, I can see why you would want to do that, but for something so like small and simple, such as these designs that are thin like lines, it was really minimal and super easy cleanup. So I was like really happy with that. And then we're gonna use our Maniology smudge-free top coat, and I'm not pushing hard, or well, not that you usually push with top coat, but you really just want to like float the polish over the nail. You don't want to push down at all and end up smearing that design that you just spent all that time to make. Not that it takes a long time, and it's a lot of fun, so if we had to do it again, who cares? But yeah, so I really loved just this whole process. I found it super fun. I had a great time stamping, and I can't wait to get more stuff. I placed a big order tonight again of a bunch more stuff and a bunch more colors because I'm just like obsessed. And something I did do after I applied this smudge-free top coat was I did do a coat of Holo Taco, super glossy taco, just to kind of give it the nails a more plump feeling, because this is a thin top coat to eliminate any smudging, but you can definitely just go in with your normal top coat once that one is fully dry. But here you can see this finished manicure, and for a first time kind of trialing out stamping, I love how this came out. I had like such a fun time creating this. I think all the designs that came on these plates were super cute. I'm excited to keep playing around with like new designs and just like combining all these different things and trying out new stuff. I'm just like so excited about the creativity that stamping can like unlock for people, especially because if you're not good at like freehand or stuff like that, this doesn't require that much skill compared to something like freehand. So I say give it a shot. And then here you can see in this shot, I did do some matte top coat over it, and again, love how this one looks. I think that it looks so cool with matte. You can see those designs a little bit better, so I'm really happy with that turned out. And then a few days later, I was just kind of like looking at it and I was like, I want to try this again. So I grabbed the stamping plates, I went a little crazy, and I tried a reverse stamping. So on that accent nail, I did pick up that stamping design and then paint it in with nail polish. So let me know down below. I mean, it was my first time and I still have a lot to learn, but let me know down below if you want kind of a video on that and just like reverse stamping in general, because I'd totally love to make one and share that with you guys. And then the rest of the nails are just a design over some unicorn skin and just white. So I thought that looked really cool. But yeah, then outside we're gonna take a look at that. You can really see the unicorn skin kind of shine better outside. I thought that it looked really cool. And then just that accent nail again with those like hollow polishes filling in those colors, I thought that it looked awesome. So I love how this turned out. I had a super fun time filming this one and making this video for you guys. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure you drop a like, drop a comment down below. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already, because I come out with 2 to 3 videos a week. So make sure you don't miss those, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. We have to work with today. I'm super I watch YouTube. That's where I learn how to do everything. I don't read. Just kidding. Go to school.